Hey guys, George from Golden Earrings. Tomorrow's family meals for May 6th are going to be chicken marsala and chicken rigatoni. Rigatoni pasta, cream marinara, chicken, spinach, and chicken marsala is marsala sauce with mushrooms over rice with sauteed carrots. So I was talking to some people today, and they were telling me about how hard they're having doing this homeschooling, and their kids don't want to do their work, and they don't want to fight with them. They don't want to get them to do their stuff. And I was thinking about it, and I got two little ones at home, and me and my wife are always trying to make sure we bring them up right and do the right thing. And what I have to say is, some people are not going to agree with me, and that's okay. But my own personal opinion on it is this: is that the first teacher your kids ever have is you. How you handle yourself and how you handle them will forever be ingrained in them. If you want to be your child's best friend, then you're their best friend. You're not their parent. To be a parent means you have to be strict. You have to set up guidelines. I remember growing up, I thought my parents were evil. They never let me hang out with certain people. They never let me go over to certain people's houses or go to parties, or they always made me work. And I had a group of friends that their parents were the same way. My parents were very selective in who I had for friends, and their parents were very selective on who they had for friends. Turns out, 30 years later, I had the best parents on the face of the planet. They did right. As a parent, you don't need to be your kid's best friend. You need to be their parent and their teachers. Think about when you were in school. Was your best teacher your best friend, or were they your best teacher? Children need guidance. They need structure. They need somebody to lay down the law. I know. I am just as comfortable going to my parents and telling them when I messed up as when I did something right. There's a very fine line by being too strict, and there's a very fine line about being strict enough. And I say this to everybody, my father is my best friend. My mother is my best friend. I will go to them when I screw up just as fast as I go over to them for praise. Actually, I don't go for praise that much. The whole entire thing is when you're dealing with children, you really don't know if you're going to make the right call every single time. You don't know. I don't know. I just pray for the best and hope that God gives me the intelligence to make the right decisions. My number one prayer during this whole entire crisis was and asked the Lord for the wisdom to make the right decisions. And, that's the only thing I can ask for. I'll put in the work. As a parent, we never have I met a parent that doesn't want to put in the right job or doesn't want to do the right thing by their children. We have to set them up for success, not just right now, but for the rest of their lives. That means sometimes it's not going the road that's easier. It means going through the road that is the best for them. Dealing with a situation now, right, when they're younger, their most impressionated time has so much more value later. If you can't talk to your kids now, how you expect to talk to them when they're teenagers? We're all so busy running around in this crazy world, trying to do our thing, trying to be successful, trying to make money, trying to spend it on frivolous things. But the most important thing that we have is the child in front of us. I don't know if this is the right topic to be talking about right now or not, but I thought it's very important to express this to people that just don't know or don't understand what it means to be a parent. Being a parent comes before everything. Comes before your job, comes before your family, before your parents, comes before it all. The only person that doesn't come before is your wife or your spouse. The reason why is because that unity is so sacred, and you can't do the latter without having that be sacred. I'm gonna get off my soapbox about it. I just hearing people talk about it today and hearing what You know, people how express, I don't want to deal with a situation. I think it's a teacher's job. It's not the teacher's job to teach your kid. It's your job. And I know it's stressful, and I know it's physically daunting at the time. But we have to do right by our children. And by Dennis. And I do feel for these parents. Trust me, I do, because I'm one of them. But the other end of it is, I promise you, if you do your due diligence now, when your kids get a little older, it's going to be easier for you. You got to build up that relationship now when they're younger, so when they get older, they can talk to you. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience, but I think my parents did a great job with me, and I want you guys to have the same success with your children. Family meals for tomorrow are going to be chicken marsala, rice and a vegetable, and we're also going to do chicken rigatoni. It's a cream marinara with chicken and spinach. If you are in need, call us. We're here to help. You know, if you can't afford to buy groceries and you need a meal, call us. It's on us. If you can afford and you're living paycheck to paycheck and you don't know how to afford groceries, those family meals are a deal. You can feed a family of four for under $25, and the price of food has gone up ridiculous lately. So we're not going to go up on our prices. It's going to be $25. You can get them some protein. You can get them some, like, a very complete dish, all made from scratch, no artificial preservatives, nothing. We're making everything to order. Cinco de Mayo, what a great day. You know, Mexico celebrates its independence. It's like our 4th of July. You know, and we're almost there. We're almost to the end. We're almost on our last leg of beating this thing, and I can't wait to have a party. You know, to say, hey, we beat this. We came out better after this coronavirus than we did going into it. You know, your predicament is only a predicament. What you make of it is what defines you as a person. Some people took this and became better people with it. Some people just want to wallow in self-pity. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. You know, we are all going to come out better for this if we choose to. Making the right decision, you know, doing the right thing. I go back to that from day one, doing the right thing. You know, it's a sin to know what the right thing is and not to do it. All right, guys, I love you. Please share these videos. If you're in need, you can come here. We're going to help you, okay? No questions asked. Family meals are $25, tax included. I want to thank all the customers that order off our menu that gives us the opportunity to do this, and I want to thank the beautiful people that want to donate money. You guys are great. Your generosity is still makes me speechless to this day. You know, unbelievable, and we thank you. And I know those people that get these family meals thank you, and it's a great thing. All right, guys, good night. Have a wonderful night, and stay safe and do the right thing and practice social distancing. Thank you. Bye.